Boom, big guy. Oh, too big. This is another one. I bought these two together for a very important reason. But man, this sort of thing's harder than I thought it would be. You don't really think about keeping stuff in shot when you just play with stuff normally, huh? But this is a large box. A very big box. Or a very big fella. Like, my God. So, there he is. I gotta find the manual, because I'm probably gonna need it. And there it is. Let's put that to the side for now. And there are 2 pages here. Which one's the one I need? Okay, this is the one I don't need. This is the one I do need. Guess I should get him out of there first. He's a lot bigger than I was expecting when I ordered it. He's huge. That box was crazy big. I mean, my God. Over here. And some other stuff. And then I can put this off to the side too. Where does all this go anyway? That's interesting. Oh, this guy he's got a lot going on. Now, you can actually fairly clearly see his eyes. So let's see here. These are supposed to go on the side. Which way? I guess whichever way looks best, right? Oop. Thought his arm would hinge here. Ah, yeah, it does. Just a little extra effort needs to go into it there. Snappy. He is crazy big. And I think this is supposed to go on his back somewhere. Right? Looks like it. There's a notch here or something that's supposed to slide into. Am I seeing that correctly? I might not be. Huh, hang on. There's that, and then there's this. So, if this goes in like that, and then it lines up properly, which doesn't appear to be doing. Huh, hold on. I'll find it. It says you're supposed to fold the wings back. And it's definitely supposed to slide in there somehow. So am I supposed to do this? That's not right. At least I don't think it's right. It's got little tabs here. You probably can't really see them. So, gotta figure this out. Oh, I think I see. I've got to push it back in and then up, maybe? You push it. Oop, moved his face a little bit. Let's see if I can do one side. I cannot. What am I missing? Am I getting something wrong here? So let's see. Can I move that more? That doesn't move much at all. So let's take another look closer at this. I gotta figure that out. Let's see. Unless it's supposed to go in more like this. That's not staying. This is sort of unclear. It seems to indicate that it gets pushed upwards. Oh, like this, perhaps? Yeah, that's the way it looks. Okay, so then it's supposed to go in here. Yeah, there we go. That works. It was just, I had it upside down. Very shiny bit there. This is his card. Yep. This is Blion. He's quite large. So it's pretty similar to Blue Cop's. Fold like this. Bring the mane up. And then, how do you get him on? Oh, this whole thing comes off. Oops, moved his head. You take his whole arm off. Like that. And it gets replaced with this one. Like this. Yep. And his opens up and pops a sword out. Does it come any farther than that? Yep, there it goes. Surely it comes farther than that, too. Yep, there we go. Big sword. I mean, this guy is huge. Huge. Can't help myself. And then after you take this off, it comes up like this, and looks like you gotta fold the hand in by opening. Oh, okay, this whole thing comes in like this and flips over. There you go. Then this like this, and you're supposed to snap this onto his leg, it looks like. Right here. And that's where you store his other arm. Big fella, really big. All right, let's get to work and see how you make this transform. Oop. Oh, that's technically a range of motion, kind of. Not what I had in mind. Pop that out. Put his sword away, back in. So, mouth closes all the way. Bring these down. Wait. Bring this up like this. And the card goes on here. There we go. Good enough? Yep. Lion hand. Right, so moving on here, they want me to pull that off. I don't, pull this off, or those are fairly solid fits. Pull these off. A lot more detachable parts for this guy, but I guess when they get this big, How do you get this thing off? Is there a cleaner way than just pull? There doesn't appear to be a button or a latch anywhere, so I guess I am just supposed to yoink it off. Alright, so let's see what this guy's about, shall we? So you pull all, oh, this comes off too. Slide it down, give it a little double thumb push, perfect. Alright, so for this guy, big chunky fella, pull all the bits off, you straighten his arms, bind the legs together. That's a pretty universal step. After you get the legs, you'll lift the armor panels, sort of. You'd probably get the whole thing, it looks like. You give them a good old 180. 360 is not correct. Put these back down. Now what does this mean? There are a lot more steps, and the pictures are quite a bit smaller. Kind of looks like they want me to turn his head around. Is that step strictly necessary? No, they told me to do it. They're the boss. Then you tilt this forward, and this goes in here. Then you tilt it. Oh, that's different. Oh my. So you put it back and then do this. And after that, you move these up like this, I guess. And then we're going to go down here. Going to turn, right? That looks right. Then move this up, like this. Engine comes together. That's the front of it. Yeah, quick note, I think I mentioned that I couldn't quite get this panel down before. I can now, so that's clearly user error, not Blue Cop's fault, my fault. Too stupid for children's toys, rated, what was this, 3 and higher? Yeah, that sounds like me. Oh, and then there's it says to do something here. Oh, this was supposed to be folded out for robot, it looks like, and they want me to put it in. That's what it looks like. Or maybe they want it more like this. That's not super clear. And I can't read because everything's in a language I don't understand, shockingly enough. So looking here, there's supposed to be a piece that comes up. Where? Here? Oh, this. Goodness me. Oh, this moves too. Interesting. So you lift that up, and then they want you to, I guess, do something like, I'm a little lost here. Something where you bend it, his knees up like this, and then down like that. Oh, hang on. It's not cooperating. There we go. Like this, probably. And then bring those back down. So, yeah, that's correct. Then it wants me to pull here. Oop. My God. What does it mean by that? Hang on. It looks like this part pulls down somehow. I wonder if that'll be easier if I make these not be together. Oh, kind of doesn't look like it. So let's just give that a Whoa. Hang on. A little scared about pulling things really hard. So this is supposed to come down, it looks like. Now that sounded promising. Hang on, I'm gonna do this after all. So, pull that, goddamn. Yeah, that probably should happen first, actually, and then you stick them together. I can't see why it wouldn't, unless there's like an alignment issue, but even then, because that was very difficult to pull when they were together. And then you fold those up. Then there's something else here. Hang on. Where is that? Sorry. Kind of looks like it wants me to do something with these. I'm not sure what, though. It might have just wanted me to push them flush, it looks, maybe. I'm going to assume that was it. So we've got sort of a fire engine. So for here, we need to take these things, fold that out. So these are just covers, basically, like this. And do it with both of them, if I can. Yeah. Some of these are very solidly put into place. So this is going to be the front wheel too, which is kind of interesting. And that just sort of, there's a hole here and a whole bunch of connections. Connection, hole. There are quite a few pegs, it looks like. Wait, so I think it just needs to go into these here. Or maybe not. If I could figure that out. There's supposed to be, here we go. Yep, I got it. Got it all lined up. Oop. I think something just clicked together that I hadn't put together quite right. And you do that over here too. Snap in, line up holes. You can use this one. There we go. And you can see this pin here, that'll help line things up pretty well. And once you've done that, you bring these down. They've got some tabs to help them to push together in here. Oop, that's a little finicky. There, yeah. So that's like that. It's a little clear that those are legs, but there is a little more first. You got his arms here. We do the same thing with this one that we did on the other one to deploy his metal card. And you've got these, and you just give them a little stick together. And this is which end is which? Oops. It's supposed to go on top. I just got to figure out where the connection is. I believe you pull these out like this and snap them in here. And that should do it. Oh wait, hang on. There's still the shiny bit. The pictures are so much smaller this time. This is the very last step, so as long as I figure this out, I am good, and I should be able to reverse the whole thing. So it wants me to pull this out to this stage, and then it's supposed to go this way. Yeah, like that. A lot of moving parts here. Then I gotta flip it this way. And there should be. Yeah, there's a peg here that I guess I'm supposed to connect to somehow. Right? Or alternatively, maybe it's something different. Hang on. It feels like, oh, this slides in there. I see. So that's not right. But what am I looking for here? Oh, distracted. Let's give it another look real quick. A lot of small pictures on this one. So, I'm gonna come down here, and I'm supposed to go in, and it's supposed to slide up somehow. Oh, other way. It's supposed to go in like this. Alright, so that's doing something. Huh. Please hold too stupid. Where's the part it's supposed to connect to? I don't see the grooves, I guess? Too dumb? Too dumb. Let's see. Look again. There's supposed to be nubs on the inside of the wing? Or is it... because it couldn't be this. And I don't think... it didn't tell me to fold this bit out, so I don't think that's it either. Huh. Any day now I'll figure this out. Da, 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 da. Got a solid feeling about it going in there. But how do you... because it can't go on the outside. That would be... it's too wide. So it needs to go into this bit. But where is it sticking to? Hang on a second. I'm going to do something. I'm going to start by pulling this off. Or I would if I could. Come on. There we go. And then I'll take these off as well. Sometimes I think these instructions might need an order adjustment, so I'll do that and see if that helps. Could you... oh. Right? Okay, there we go. So there. Let's take a look-see. So if it's gonna go... oh, see, that's not even anything to do with those. So where is it? How am I having this kind of trouble? Maybe I did this part wrong. So you take this. I was supposed to fold it out and then do it like this. That definitely looks correct. How do you get this off, I wonder? That's probably not what I'm supposed to do anyway. So it looks like this is pointed inwards towards the back. You push it in. Might need to get a Google Lens out here so I can read what the hell the Korean instructions are telling me, because I am lost. This is all a part of buying foreign toys, though. That doesn't feel right. Because there is some hollow space in there, and it kind of looks like there's some molding here where it's supposed to make space for this, but it's not quite like lining up and going in, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm too stupid or if I've done something wrong here, which are kind of the same thing. So I probably should have said that differently. Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like these were the problems. So let's fold it back in. Line those up again. Like so. And then you do some of this. And then closing that up. That lineup is a little tough because you gotta kinda, not a lot of supporting into it. You just gotta get it straight on there and push it together. What am I missing? There's something I'm missing. Too stupid. If I knew Korean, this wouldn't... Oh, wait, hang on. I think I see... There's like an extra... No. Because I thought there was a notch there where it might have slid in. But that doesn't appear to be it either, right? All right, hang on. Gotta do something. Now, how do I... All right, so I looked at it, and it just says, please attach the wing decoration to the rear of the vehicle and be careful while doing so, which isn't, like, supremely helpful. So we're just gonna sit here and try a few more things while I try to decipher this very small image. See, look at how it's pretty tiny, not super clear, I don't think. Again, unless I'm just really missing something, because I don't see what some of this means. But it took me quite a while to figure it out on the other ones, so maybe it is just me. Oh, okay, so it does look like it kind of fits into those depressions I saw elsewhere. And then I guess it just sort of, yeah, okay. I think that works. I got it. Sort of, eventually. Kind of hard. Or maybe I'm just kind of dumb. Kind of stupid. Alright, I got it. I've defeated the children's toy. I have not allowed it to achieve victory over myself, in spite of my best efforts. So now, I should be able to do it, just reverse all that. I'm pretty good at that, right? I'm not that hopeless. Roll's pretty good. And he's, again, so big. So much bigger than Blue Cop. Put Blue Cop back here. And let's get back to Blion. I can just... That's a solid connection, I'm not gonna lie. Too solid. And then this sort of... You gotta give that a... It feels like you shouldn't pull that hard, but you do actually pull that hard. I'm worried about scratching some of this finish. It is pretty nice. But then you do... This should be how it is for him when he wants it. Split these apart. Then, wait. Like that. This is a hand. hand. Looks like left. No, that's right. My left, his right. Same over here. Although this one might go on his leg instead. Actually, does this... Huh. So this one has kind of an extra... Did I mess something up? Did I miss something? Did I forget a step somewhere? Very possible. Very possible. I don't feel like it, though. Yeah, I don't think so. It's just this one has an extra fold-up for some reason. Ooh, mysterious. And, yep. Panels. These come off. This is a little unorthodox. These need to come apart. And this part comes off. So that's his front wheel. I'd like it to come off. Oh, that's a bit scary. And then those fold in. That's the hip armor, very large hip armor. He's a very imposing figure. I'm so scared. Like, you gotta put in way more force than I kind of want to. But that's what you gotta do. These are his feet come down. There's quite a bit of foot movement on this one. More than Blue Cop, but you got more real estate to work with. Push that down. Pull these apart. And then you can do this. I'm going to do things in a different order. An order that I prefer rather than the one that they set for me. I'm just a rebel like that, I guess. Then you gotta... This comes apart. Goes up like this. This part like... He's got some weird shit going on up here for the top part. Gotta lift those. Give them a spin. So this goes like this. Hang on. All right, hang on. I got this. So for this, you brought it in like this. No. Because there are two parts that move here. You gotta snap those in, right? So there's... You turn that this way, and then you turn this way? That doesn't feel right. Shit. Ah, like this. Yep. Give that a turn. So there's a motion to go up like this, and a motion to go down like this. And they're different motions. Turn these. Oops. I don't know if that flap is supposed to be down or up when he's like this. I think it's supposed to be up by looking at some of the pictures there. And then, of course, this goes here. This one goes here. I kind of feel like that should have some form of connection, but it doesn't seem to. You just kind of have to put it on faith that, oh, maybe this does that. Hang on, let's see if this helps secure where his head is. It really doesn't look like it will. Push up. I don't want to... There and there. Look at tiny wings, little wings. I don't really think that's the intention. He's supposed to be a lion, not some kind of Boyd. Here's his arm here. These connections are pretty solid, but this one isn't. Is there a click maybe that I'm supposed to be? Oh, I bet I know. Hang on, let's push that down again. I bet if I do this correctly, it's supposed to, I'm supposed to bring it up, and it's supposed to come above this part and rest on it. Yeah, I'm too much of a dumb bitch, I guess. You hate to see it, of course. And then this can go back here. Push it up along the track here. Oops, I missed. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Man, I am struggling. Alright. Weirdness aside, I seem to have got it. Oh, hello? What did I... Something wobbly back here. I'm sure it's nothing. Instead of attaching this arm, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on his leg here. Like so. And we'll do card. So he leaves it like that, and it just pops right in there. Lion, this part comes up as a bit of a little bit of mane there. Out pops the sword. And this is Blion. He's like the secondary protagonist, I suppose, of Wild. Do a little hand turn. Put the blade out to the side. What's his range of motion like on the legs here? I know he's got some pretty impressive toe turn here. How high up? It's not too shabby. I wouldn't say he's superposable, because he's really thick, big boy. Can I get a bit of a dynamic, action-y thing here where he's pushing off? No, I'm just going to move my mats around. I have a bunch of them. None of them are big enough, so I tried using several, and that is proving to be a poor idea. Well, he is standing there. With cannon out. Yeah, you can do some stuff with him. He's got a lot of points of motion. Cool lion head hand. And there it is. Now there is one more thing, and it does involve both of them together, so we'll do that next time.